Hey, good morning. Well, it's morning where I am. I don't know about where you are, but anyway, reading from A Woman's Spirit, More Meditations for Women by Karen Casey. This one today is lovely. July 22nd. We need to make a distinction between powerlessness and owning our power. Melody Beattie. We are powerful women, but we may have misused our power at times. We may have tried for years to wield control over others. Unfortunately, it took too many conflicts for us to accept that we didn't have almighty power over them. On the other hand, being powerless over others doesn't mean being victims. Owning our personal power is healthy. There's much that we can be responsible for. Today is a good day to focus on this. For example, we have the power to smile at everyone we meet. We can control the words we speak on every occasion. We can choose to harbor positive thoughts. We have the power to accept all experiences as lessons. Most important, we have the power to pursue whatever brings pleasure to our lives. I am not powerless over what I do, think, or say today. I have all the power I need to have whatever kind of day I want. I love that. And when I can be in that stance, there's no possibility of me being a victim, because if I am standing in my power to choose how I show up, to choose how what I bring to the situation, to choose the way I interact with others, I am a sovereign being, right? I have all the power I need to have whatever kind of day I want. And a couple of other things here. Rough moments in a day. I don't want to call them good or bad, because that's so quantitative. You know, it's so black and white. Sometimes I have tough moments in a day. Doesn't mean the whole day has to be tough. What that usually means for me is this part here where it says, looking at every situation as a lesson. When I can to accept all experiences as lessons, it's usually my resistance to what is presenting that causes the discomfort in myself. So, if I can look at what's going on as a lesson to learn from, there it is, look for the gift again, right? Keep looking for that gift. If I am able to do that, then I can shift and not allow that thing the power to determine the quality of the day I'm having, right? I get to have whatever kind of day I want to have. Owning my personal power is healthy. The only place in the steps that talks about being powerless is the first step, right? Admitting we're powerless over whatever we're trying to use to fix ourselves. Admitting that I am powerless over things outside of me. And then all the rest of the steps are about taking my power back, about learning to stand in my power, about learning to be comfortable in my power, because sometimes that can be uncomfortable, right? It can feel grandiose. It can feel arrogant. It can feel like I'm, so I think I'm all that. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes that's uncomfortable. Felt like Mr. Rogers there for a second. We just watched the Tom Hanks movie with Mr. Rogers. And, yeah, anyway, never mind. I digress. I'm going to look up here in Cleo Wade. Heart Talk. Poetic Wisdom for a Better Life. I'm going to see if there's anything here about that particular reading that we just had. This one. No one's day is what you think it is. Be extra loving if you can. You could be the sign or the inspiration someone is looking for to know the simplicity of living with lovingness. Don't keep your sweetness inside of you or keep it exclusive to your inner circle. Let it be part of how you move through the world. Be the person who gives $1 to someone in need on the street, waves at your neighbor, smiles at a child walking by. We have all experienced instances in life where a loved one or even a stranger is sharp or harsh with us, and there's a part of us that feels compelled to react with the same energy. But we should ask ourselves, why affirm negative energy when we can just as easily transform it into positive energy? Be the reason someone realizes how simple it is to be nice. Be someone's muse in that way. And that is a really powerful thing, right? I think she talked about it in this one too. I have the power to smile at everyone I meet. I have the power to control the words I speak on every occasion. I can choose to harbor positive thoughts, and that ripples out from me. And I may never know the result of that, I may never know what kind of effect that positive, loving kindness had on somebody else. I know what kind of effect it has on me. When I'm an asshole, oh gosh, the hangover from that is horrible. I get, it's hard to be in my own skin when I'm a jerk to somebody and I've hurt them. But boy, what a high I get from just being a nice person. Knowing that I provided a positive influence in someone's life, or not even knowing. I don't even have to know. It doesn't have to have a payoff. I practice, being loving and kind just for the way it feels inside of me. And knowing that even if I never know what kind of effect it had on someone else, that I can be sure that it is something positive and not negative. So, that's it. That's your Zen way for today. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I hope you have the most amazing day today. If you're out there in the Pacific Northwest, I hear it's going to be really hot today. So stay hydrated. Take care of that, because that can really mess you up. So I love you, and I hope your day is full of moments of inspiration and magic.